It's just too much going on right now. Too much going on right now. Ridiculous. As if a girl didn't have enough to worry about. Now, this corona thing is becoming a real issue. I'm sitting over here taking this stuff lightly. They shutting down cities. They don't even want you to go to church. They don't want you to do anything. They want you to stay home. And I'm like, is that serious? Is it really? I'm starting to buy into it a little bit, like, maybe I need to be at home too. You can't even go to church. If you was trying to get yourself right before God in case you did catch the corona, you can't even go to church. And that includes our beloved JW family members. They not going to the Kingdom Hall either. I wonder how they feel about that. I wonder. Actually, no, I don't, because Jehovah's Witnesses will use anything and everything to further deeply instill that fear that kept us in the religion for so long. So I'm sure they're spinning it to their advantage. And in fact, it is a part of Bible prophecy, right? Pestilence in Matthew, right? So I'm sure they're just reminding the friends of why it's so important to stay ever vigilant. But with that being said, since they don't have meetings, I'm hoping that just a few of them start to wake up from that heavy hypnotic oppression that you get when you go to the meetings. I hope that a few people take a break and allow this break they have from theocratic activity and going to the meetings. I hope they take that as an opportunity to wake up. The first thing I did, folk art sound good right now. The first thing I did, when I was starting to distance myself, was stop going to the meetings. Not going to the meetings is the single-handed most healthy decision I've made, because my mental and emotional health just kicked up so high, so fast. Like, my depression lifted instantly. My anxiety. I mean, all of that. And so, once you're not at the meetings and getting bombarded with that slow, methodical speech pattern that the brothers are trained to use, so that way the audience members can stay ever fast asleep to the bullshit that's being presented. In fact, let's see a scripture that supports that. Let's turn to first what the fuck, chapter doesn't matter, verse who cares. And let's see what the apostle we can't prove existed had to say about a matter that don't really make sense. Once you don't have to hear that, it just do something to your brain. So I'm thinking a few people might wake up. Just for the sheer fact they gonna probably go on there and on the internet and start searching. Because they want to stay, they want their sword to stay sharp. And they don't want their power of discernment to wane, So go ahead and search. I hope you find John Cedars while you're searching. I hope some of them find Kim and Mikey. Why this road so rough? Can't I make a video? Can't a sister make a video? Jeez. I hope they find the Watchtower Examiner and EXJW Analyzer and EXJW Fifth. I hope they searching for some spiritual food, and instead what they get is a lot of truth. That's who I hope. I hope they see Totally Awake's video. Smurf Girl. I hope they see what the hell's been really going on and why the hell it's time for them to leave. Because the more I learn, the more I don't want to know. Let me tell you where I'm at with this whole thing. Every time I'm given a new topic, it leads to 10 other topics. You start off at one place researching the society, you end up with more questions than you ever had in your life about Watchtower, about organization procedures. Then you start reading Crisis of Consciousness. That totally F's you up. Then you realize that the things that are on the surface is bad enough, but it keeps going deeper. It's like it don't stop. The research just don't stop. The involvement that the leaders of the past had in certain things, in certain issues, which any regular Jehovah Witness could not participate in, any other Jehovah Witness would get disfellowship for or marked, that they participated in, the old governing body members and some current, and to the level of involvement. It's like, also, none of the rules apply to y'all, apparently. That's just for us. You got them 8 dum-dums up there just making up rules. And you know what? Every time they make up a rule, it's to benefit them. The dum-dums, the dum-dum clan, it's to benefit them. It's never for the entire benefit of the JW family. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They don't care if you die because you don't want to get a blood transfusion. They don't care if you grow old and miserable because you couldn't find a suitable mate in the Kingdom Hall. They don't care if you don't make enough money to properly support your family because you didn't go to college. They don't care if your crisis is stricken and telling you stuff you can't get involved in with voting and certain types of service work. But all the while, they kissing up all on the political world, all on the UN. They gonna tell you what they want you to do so that you can benefit their best interests. It is not about you. You are just a servant. You are a slave. You are a poor little lamb with no defense mechanisms, letting the shepherd do whatever he want to do with you. That's all you are. I hope you realize that. I hope every time I get a topic, nowadays, I be thinking like, man, do I even want to know? Do I even care to know? Does it matter? I'm not going back to the Kingdom Hall. I done seen enough. I have seen enough. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've seen enough. It's just too much. It's just too much at one time. And my mind was pretty much made up even before I started deep diving into this stuff. Now, it's sealed. It's closed tight. The nail is in the coffin. Shout out Kim and Mikey. It's done. It was done anyway. Now it's like you got to be kidding me if you trying to invite me to a memorial, if you trying to invite me to anything that got anything to do with Jehovah's Witnesses. At this point, I don't even want to hear the word Jehovah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear Watchtower. I get triggered. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear studies. I don't even regular words. It's like, I don't want to hear it. Oh, let's study. Because if I'm at a Watchtower study, I don't want to hear that word. I don't want to hear, if anybody that I'm associated with right now talk about, let's go meet up with the friends, I might slap a hoe. I might slap. What you said? Don't say it like that. Just say we meeting up with the crew, the homies, or the friends. No, don't even say the friends are waiting for us, because that sounds like you running late for field service. See, it's too much association, and the more and more and more deceit I research about Watchtower, jeez Louise, what can you do? Everybody gotta wake up. Everybody gotta wake up. Actually, I was gonna say everybody gotta wake up at their own time, but everybody don't have to wake up, and everybody will not wake up. They will not wake up. And that's a hard pill to swallow. That's the ugly part of waking up. Is you gonna have to leave some people behind. You might have to leave some behind. I'm talking about people that you love dearly, sincerely. You might have to leave them behind. I might have to leave some behind too. I hope. I pray. But I don't know. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's becoming easier to digest every day. The fact that everybody ain't gonna come. Everybody is not gonna come to their senses. Watchtower is a powerful mind manipulating machine. Watchtower is not playing no games when it comes to this psychological stuff. Watchtower got that down to a science. I don't know where they got that type of information from to know how to manipulate a mass group of individuals into believing the stupidest shit you could ever hear in your life. But they have to have special knowledge because it works so well. Come on. I'm willing to sit here and admit I was a JW soldier, pioneered, volunteered at Bethel, said no to lucrative opportunities. All of that, the whole package, kit and caboodle. I was down for it. I believed it, and I am not. Ouch. Atlanta, if y'all don't fix these roads, don't we pay taxes too? Trying to make a video. Anyway, bought the whole story, and we believed it. Even if we had doubts, we believed it enough to stay. Now you gotta know, you're not just taking psychology 101 to know how to manipulate people like that. So that's what Watchtower is good at. I cannot ever take that away from Watchtower. They will control the hell out your ass. You won't even know. You won't even know what's going on. You just being controlled. You just going to the meetings every week. You never even stop to ask, man, this show cost me a lot of time and get. Nope. You don't even. I didn't think it. I did not think it. I was ready. I was ready to be faithful during the Great Tribulation. I was ready to tell my classmates and my workmates and everybody else that they need to come on and get like me and serve this one and true God. I was ready. And I believed it. You did too, if you a former JW. And I didn't spend a lifetime in the organization. I spent a good chunk. I did spend some decades. And I did spend my formative years, which I think makes a huge difference because I was raised in that environment. But we talking about our parents, our grandparents. You telling me you've been in the truth twice as long as me? Is it possible? It's possible for them to wake up. I'm just saying they might not. They might not. And I'm not going to let that stop me, though, from what I got to do. That's all I'm saying. Because if they want to stay, I respect their decision to stay. If loved ones want to stay in the truth, fine. But any of them that are any sort of little bit inclined to researching this organization, I hope that this whole issue that we're all dealing with this coronavirus, that I hope that this situation, although it is a bad one, it is a horrible one, I'm hoping that it might present some benefit to some people. And that is giving people enough space away from our everyday routine to maybe grow and make some realizations. And I mean that specifically for Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, a break from the meetings, a break from all that preparing, a break from all of that. Do a Google search. I hope. You got the time. You ain't got to go to the meeting Thursday. Where you going Thursday night? You ain't got the meeting. What you gonna do? Y'all gonna do family worship again? Y'all just did it the other night on your regular family worship night. Now you're gonna do it again to mimic the meeting? That is stupid. Go Google something. I hope so. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to touch base with y'all, let y'all know what was going on. Getting back in the car, because being in that house looking at all this information about Watchtower, and now the coronavirus is an issue, man. It's too much going on in the world. It's too much. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, yeah, like, share, subscribe, yada, yada, you know. All right, then. Peace.